everyone, it's Julia. I'm going to be making some fabric embellishments or patches this week, and I thought I'd share with you my process. I have some freezer paper here, and I just drew out on a piece of graph paper a 5-petal flower. I have that waxy paper side down, and I'm just tracing this flower. I'm going to be adding these to some denim scraps, and I don't want to add heat and bond light to adhere my fabric down because I want these to really fray, and heat and bond light will prevent some of the fraying. So I just have a piece of scrap fabric there. I do many of these. I think I did a couple dozen of them. So I iron that heat and bond, that waxy side down onto the back side of my fabric, pressed it into place, and now I can cut this out. And it's so much easier cutting a flower or any shape out through this paper. I don't use my really good scissors for this because it is cutting paper. They need to be sharp, but I don't want my my really good scissors. Now I just took a bunch of scraps of my denim. I'm peeling that paper away, and that is going to be attached to my piece of denim. To attach it, I'm just using a temporary glue stick. I'm going to let this completely dry so it will not gum up my machine at all. And what I like to do is to press it into place, and that helps just speed up that drying process. And then, like I said, I'm doing many of these, so I'm going to go on and I'm going to cut out a bunch of them. And then I'm going to be adding a little circle, denim circle, to the center of these flowers too. Now you can use that paper over and over again, so you don't have to, do, if you're going to do many of these, you don't have to do too many of the little flowers cut out of the freezer paper. That freezer, at least probably 2 or 3 times you can use that freezer paper. I'm at my sewing machine, and I'm going to just do some wonky stitches on this. I have a different colored thread in. I used up just a bunch of spools of thread that I didn't have much on. But notice I'm not going right on to the edge of this because I do want these to fray. So I don't want the stitches to go all the way to the outside or the edge. And I'm just doing really wonky stitches. This is a great way just to practice your free motion, and the sky's the limit. It doesn't really matter what happens. I felt that circle was a little big, so I'm just trimming that down. My last step on this at the sewing machine is just to put this little circle into place. I'm using the same colored thread, and just going to, again, just do a spiral or a squiggle or some kind of design, and again eliminating the edge because I do want that denim to fray. Just another one that I'm popping in here, doing the same thing with. I'm still using the blue thread on this one, but I changed my thread a lot on these flowers and just tried to use up some spools of thread that didn't have a lot left, and just a good way to do this kind of a thing. It doesn't even matter. You can have a couple different colors of thread on one flower. And now I'm going to be adding these flowers to my embellishment drawer. I just like some of these things on hand to add to different projects. I'll probably sell some in my Etsy store. And then on the back of this video, I'm going to share with you a sweatshirt that I just did and used some of these flowers on it. I just wanted to share with you, I have red thread on, and just share with you another of these little centers. This one I'm doing, just doodling a little flower on. So like I said, it's just a fun way to just practice your free motion and some different doodling. And once all these are stitched, I'm just going to take them and cut them out, leaving approximately 1/4 of an inch. I'm going to be, like I mentioned, washing these. I put them in a laundry bag and just throw them in with a load of towels or something. And they come out just really frayed and just really cool look. It's just like a scrappy, I just love it. They're real textured. But when I get them out of the dryer, this is what they look like. And so I do spritz them with some water and steam them. I have my steam on forgot to mention when you're ironing on that freezer paper, I turn my steam off for that. But this I can have the steam, and I just just to get them nice and flat. And then I trim them if I need to. Some of the denim really frays in a different way than other denims. And again, I just used my denim scraps for this, so I had many different denim pieces that I used. This one got really fraying, and it really frayed out in a white, the white color. So again, I just take my scissor and just trim off any big pieces. Such a great way to use up scraps. This just took me a couple minutes to do, and like I said, I'll be adding them to my embellishment drawer and use them in future projects. I love them on bags too. I just think they have a neat look to them. And I have some more picture here at the end of what the just bunch of them, how they turned out. And this is that sweatshirt. I just put one on the center right above the pocket, but then did different denim scraps on the pocket and also on the hoodie, the tie, the string for the hoodie. Here's another picture you can see where I added that little bit of denim on the top of those straps or those drawstring. I hope you enjoyed this, everybody. Have a great week. Bye for now.